What's up, you guys? Carl Stur here of FightfulBoxing.com. Here to give you a quick news update. We have the full pay-per-view card for the January 2019 pay-per-view from Las Vegas, headlined by Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien Broner for the WBA regular welterweight title. Coming into the main event is going to be Badou Jack versus Marcus Browne. This has been a fight that's been in the works for quite some time, and this was going to be a fight between two of the top contenders at light heavyweight, but there's going to be some added incentives according to an announcement made by Showtime and PBC. They're not only going to fight for a chance to challenge for a world title, they're going to be fighting for the interim WBA title. Here's the article as it appears on Fightful.com and Fightfulboxing.com. They will fight for the interim light heavyweight title that the WBA created for this matchup. Now, there's nothing wrong with the WBA world champion, who is Dimitri Bivol. He's healthy. He had just defended his title on an HBO card in New Jersey back in November, beating John Pascal. But regardless, the WBA thought that this was a good enough of a matchup to create an interim title, despite the fact that the WBA world champion is healthy and good to go whenever he wants. But that's not the only fight that was added onto the card set for January 19. We also got the WBC bantamweight title fight between Rau'Shee Warren and Nordin Ubali. The two were supposed to fight on December 22nd, but the fight was postponed for January 19, which kind of has been the story of the WBC bantamweight title throughout 2018. For months and months and months, this title has had multiple fight dates, sites for the fight to take place, and for one reason or another, the title just kept getting postponed, and so we have not had a champion since pretty much the start of March, when Luis Neri missed weight for a title defense against Shinsuke Yamanaka. So now we have those two fights, and also the opening bout for the pay-per-view card, Jack Topuria defending his interim WBA featherweight title against former bantamweight champion Hugo Ruiz. This will be Topuria's first fight since winning the interim title this past summer with a 9th-round TKO win over Edivaldo Ortega, and Ruiz has held the WBA bantamweight interim title a few years back. He's also held the WBC super bantamweight world title, but lost it in his first title defense against Hosumi Hasegawa in 2016. So as a reminder, to recap, here is the full pay-per-view card for January 19, starting out with Jack Topuria versus Hugo Ruiz, Rau'Shee Warren versus Nordin Ubali, Badou Jack versus Marcus Browne, and lastly, Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien Broner for the WBA regular welterweight world title. So let me know what you think of this card. Is this a pay-per-view quality card? Are you going to be tuning in to watch this event? Who do you think is going to come out on top between Badou Jack and Marcus Browne, as well as Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien Broner? Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our new MMA and boxing channel here on YouTube. We're out.